into the backswing, go up the chain, you go external trail leg too much, which makes your hips spin too fast, which tends to left tilt you too fast, under rotate the rib cage, so then you try to get depth by pulling this across and behind you, and then in transition, this wants to carry out, then you tilt.
Any sort of internal makes it way easier for these to just suck back.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Where, like, look at where Xander's arms are, they're more here. You look at where Adam Scott's are, they're more here. Right. Everybody, at least at P3, is in this position. Doesn't mean they don't go internal at the top. I'm not saying that, because they do. That's part of the loading pattern, especially through your right scap. But if you start raking your arms across you, you're asking for this to go this way. And then what happens is everybody's solution to this, when your arms start doing this across you, and this gets internal kind of early, yeah, you might look pretty good here, but then this becomes the problem. So then the solution everybody does is they get here and they're like, oh, you got to straighten your arms down faster. It's like, nah, that's not really the case. And that's actually what you do. That's why you tilt back and then hit that shot. So basically for you, it's that loading situation. There you go. And then separation. I mean, that's pure, dude. Right there. It's launch nice, drawing.
Play tournament like that.
You might as well. Any word on China? No?
Tour itself is done.
Okay.
Until the earliest they're saying, what was it, 2022? Hopeful. And they're going to rebrand it as like a PGA Tour Asia, or trying to, which, okay, fair. Which would bring in a bunch of more travel restrictions if things kind of stay this way, like what the Asian Tour is dealing with.
Yeah.
And they're also making every single person go back to Q school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's basically...
Even if you win? Even if you're a former winner?
2020, and then they're skipping 21, so 2019 is basically like a wash.
You guys just focus on web then.
Yeah. But even then, with like my Mondays, if I Monday and it's basically just like top whatever to get to the next week, and basically right now I think I'd have to like win or something to even have enough money to reshuffle into, because I think they carried over everything from last year too.
Yeah, yeah, they did. Yeah.
As far as the reshuffle and everything goes, yeah, I'm not even sure what that will work out. It'd be easier to get everything to go more down the line.
Yeah, exactly. Much better. Start line's better, everything's better.
Feels like I can actually...
So, like, as a feel, face the camera real quick.
Okay.
So, and this is a interesting one. This is an interesting one because you feel like your left shoulder goes down and to the right the most you can.
Oh, in the backswing?
Yeah, is just crazy, like that way, right? But in reality, that won't happen. And then... Exactly. Then you can separate it. Right.
Pretty much same thing even when I'm flighting the ball, yeah?
Absolutely.
No ball position, just more.
Yeah. Yeah, so do that, feel resistance in your trail leg first.
Okay.
So trail leg's going to kind of go...
Pretty much like just...
Rib cage. Now,
yeah.
Okay, so in a perfect scenario,
right.
Momentum's going to do that.
Right.
But you got to load this, and then this carries your trail hip into extension.
Okay.
Okay, not straightening the trail leg.
Right. So I'm basically just... Right.
Correct. That's what you should be doing in the gym. So in the gym, like, because you have to make that dominant. Okay, so, and that doesn't mean, like, look, I say that not because you need a quick fix or something. You have to make it dominant. Means you have to make it dominant. So you get in here and you move. I mean, so Xander's legs don't go into extension a ton, but he winds his system up really well. So therefore he can separate really well. So that whole chain goes up. But when this thing disengages and you just straighten your trail leg, you're not winding your system up for anything. Then it becomes dominant arms. So, which you wouldn't do anything physically taxing of throwing an object like that. So you have to kind of look underneath that context of I load, I wind, and then I separate. You should just walk around the house doing that. By the way, Jay's 30 minutes early, by the way. Bingo. There's your flighted.
I love the morning range club twirl.
The morning range club. That's good.
I haven't twirled a club in years, it feels like.
Hard to twirl a club when you're holding off past your left ear.
The other day, when we were at Jeff, and I had Kevin film one for me, I was like, didn't feel like that. Explain why I wipe.
Right. Better, dude. Now those hands don't look like they're shifting from the top. So if you start seeing that in your swing, so it's like the first thing, if you get up here and you start seeing your hands carry out, okay, per your pattern, you don't want to do that. Then this is going to start tilting back because the hand path comes too far out for a draw player. Right. So you're going this way. So this now separates this way. It keeps it in a little bit longer, and then this comes down. So. Bingo. There you go, exactly. Much more freedom in that left humerus. I don't know if you felt that. It's coming back. Did you guys play Torrey after the tournament?
I haven't gone
No?
since that week, basically, yeah. We were losing balls, like, there.
Yeah.
Fairway erupts right there.
Oh yeah.
Gone. Had a couple where we saw the balls, like, bounce, like, green side,
Yeah.
and just around the bunkers or something.
Yeah, it was playing pretty tough.
It is not short from all the way back.
No.
Hole 13, the par 5 or whatever, south.
Yeah.
You can play the layups like impossible.
Can you imagine that in a Santa Ana win?
Yeah. We had it dead into one day.
Oh, no kidding.
I didn't think we'd ever reach the fairway. Yeah, that's probably one of the tougher tests around. Especially since it's impossible to make a putt from above the hole.
So it's down and to the right, that shoulder. Yeah. much easier that is?
Not it.
So here's a question. What do Americans call that on your head? Obviously, everybody here calls it a beanie.
Correct.
But the guy asking is Nick, and he's from Canada. So Nick, what do we call that?
Well, anything under 68 degrees in California, beanie comes out.
A toboggan. Okay. Well, the beanie doesn't come off for tech or the jacket unless it's 85.
Correct. You have full sweat.
Yeah. Need to feel like we're in the Philippines. Or we're in Thailand.
I would be dripping sweat by then.
Beta. Okay, so that's kind of your motion on this that you have to adhere to.
I just need, feel like a lot of separation.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
Is that the new driver?
Nope, not yet.
What?
Still sticking with the 400 for now.
I thought you cracked that head.
Correct. We'll
Just-
send another one over fast. Shout out Will.
So Will, if you listen to this, he needs another backup. William?
Forgot my chipping balls. I'd be really sad if this driver breaks on these chipping balls today. So same deal.
Yep. Especially with long clubs.
No, here more.
Yeah, that's good right there. So then when you separate, you have room for your right arm. Well, you hit out on a little bit. I like that. David. And then just keep separating the entire swing.
Okay.
Good. Very nice.
Jeez.
So one of my juniors plays at Classic Club the other day,
Uh-huh.
and it's a Troon golf course, I guess.
Yeah.
So he literally, I don't know if he dumped the entire basket of tees in his bag, but I've never seen so many tees in a bag.
Fair.
Had to be 500 in there.
These aren't cheap, man.
No, they're not.
Like gun his driver off the deck a lot. Gotta save for diaper money now.
Thank you, boys. And then I'll get you up there.
That's cool.
Beauty. How about
Okay.
that? Easy. Easy, easy.